to make me.
Okay, I think I've got this figured out. I don't know. Welcome to Healthy Hacks with Hattie. I'm going to go ahead and share a few tips with you about spring cleaning the natural way. I know that Young Living has an amazing cleaning line of thieves, and they have a lot of products with these, which I'll share with you. But there are things that we can do to add a few more items to the cleaners they already have, or there's stuff to make on your own. And I'm going to share a few of those recipes with you. So the cool thing about cleaning naturally and with essential oils is it's definitely safer. There's no chemicals. They're all natural. And the cool thing about it is kind of like what I always say about diffusing in a home with your friends and family there. They have no choice but to breathe it in. Well, you can kind of do the same thing with cleaning. If you're cleaning with natural products, they're going to be breathing it in. They're going to get the medicinal benefits from it, or just lemon is citrus, very uplifting, and lemon's a very good cleaning oil because it's antibacterial, it's a degreaser, it takes goo off. It's just amazing. So these are the products. If anybody is making a shift to try to be natural cleaning in their home, this is what I would recommend getting. It's the Thieves Make a Shift. It's Happy Healthy Home Kit. It has the laundry detergent, the all-purpose cleaner, the kitchen and bath scrub, and I don't know if you guys have ever used Comet for the bathtubs and stuff. This is just like it, except it's so much better and healthier. And then they have the dish soap, and then of course the Thieves and lemon oil. And that spray bottle is for your all-purpose cleaner because it's concentrate. You just need a cap full. Actually, I don't even think you need a full cap full. And it's a nice frosted glass, and it's heavy, and it's just great to work with. It doesn't break, or it's not cheap or anything. So we're going to go ahead and roll over to the first recipe. This is the countertops. It's an all-purpose cleaner. Now I use this on more than just countertops, but I just get a 16 glass spray bottle. I put 2 tablespoons of the Thieves concentrate cleaner, which is a little less than a capful, 10 drops of lemon, 4 tables of white vinegar, and fill the rest up with water. Spray it on your countertops, spray it on your baseboards. It's really good for like baseboards when you are spring cleaning. And then you can put a couple tablespoons of this in your water bucket when you're mopping, and it just makes your house smell delicious. The nice thing about white vinegar is I don't like the smell of vinegar, but it's very antibacterial. It's a degreaser. And so when you use white vinegar, but if you put it with all these products, just like when you use it in your fabric softener and stuff, with the fabric softener you make, you don't smell the vinegar. The smell goes away. It's just that initial smell of it. So you don't have to worry about the vinegar smell around your house if you're not a fan of it. Cleaning windows. I use 1 cup of white vinegar, 1 cup of water, 10 drops of lemon, and a tablespoon of rubbing alcohol. This truly gives you a streak-free clean. I like the Norwex cloths when I do it with this. Now, I personally like to mix it up sometimes because I clean so much with lemon with other things that I'll use peppermint oil in this when I do my windows. And peppermint's very happy and smells real good in your bathroom and stuff. You can also do mirrors with that too, by the way. Furniture polish, a cup of olive oil, a cup of white vinegar, 15 drops of orange. A lot of people like to use cedarwood in this because they don't want the orange citrus smell. Either one is good. I like the orange. You just spray it on the furniture, wipe it clean with a lint-free, and as before, I like the Norwex. You can use anything you want as long as it's a lint-free cloth. And you wouldn't believe how shiny it makes your wood tables and stuff. Toilet bowl. Now this is really cool. I know you can use that bath and tub cleaner. The one I said was kind of like now I can't even think of what it was, the Comet. But if you put a half a cup of baking soda directly in your toilet, and you put 10 drops of tea tree oil, and then you add a quarter of a cup of white vinegar. After you put the vinegar in, it's going to, fuzz up like our volcano project when we were kids. Start scrubbing it. You scrub it, it's going to make it sparkle. It's going to get it very clean, get all the yuckies out of there, and your bathroom is going to be amazing. Tub and tile. Combine 1 cup of white vinegar, 4 teaspoons of Castile soap, and 10 drops of tea tree and eucalyptus in a glass spray bottle. Shake well and spray generously on the tub and tile. Allow to sit 5 to 10 minutes and wipe. And this is kind of like when you spray this on like I have a bathtub, but it's like an insert that goes around the wall of so it's kind of like tile. But if you spray it on there and you wait 5 or 10 minutes, you can see the lines coming down. Like you didn't realize how dirty that tub was, but you just see the lines of it dripping down, and then you just scrub it and it shines. It's wonderful. Stainless steel. I don't like stainless steel because it has it shows every fingerprint. It shows everything. But if you fill a spray bottle with undiluted white vinegar and 6 drops of lemon essential oil, spray it on your stainless steel appliances and wipe. Just make sure that you do follow the grain, because otherwise it'll give it a dull look. So just follow the grain when you're wiping this down, and it'll shine. It'll help prevent fingerprints. And then dishwasher. You can add lemon to your dishwasher fluid in that little spot where you put the detergent. And it prevents spots from coming. And also, this is a good thing that if you want to run through your cycle of your dishwasher to clean your dishwasher, just run through with lemon oil in that little case. Carpet stain remover. I can attest that this works on pet stains and everything. You're going to use a cup of white vinegar, a cup of distilled water, 2 tablespoons of borax, 10 drops of tea tree, and 5 drops of lemon. And I wrote this at the bottom. You guys need to test a little section, like an inconspicuous spot, just to make sure that it's not going to affect your type of carpet or anything. But you spray it on, it comes up quickly, and it smells good. And the white vinegar takes all of the odors that come away with the stains and carpets. And then the last thing is to change your air filters. When you change your air filters, if you put 3 drops of purification on your filter before replacing it, then you're putting essential oils through your home, through your air system. And you can use any oil you want. I just like purification because it truly does purify the air. And then our final drop I thought this was very interesting. I'd like to share for you in March. Did you know that it takes 22 seconds for the molecules to reach the brain, the oil molecules to reach the brain? It takes 2 minutes for it to be found in your bloodstream, and it takes 22 minutes to affect every cell in your body. I thought that was very interesting. And that, people put essential oils, you get a headache and people put essential oils, on their head or the back of their neck, or they put frankincense like on the roof of their mouth. Or like if you're having trouble sleeping, you might put a little bit on the top of your head, the crown, like lavender or something, put on the crown of your head. And that's why it reacts so fast, because it only takes 22 seconds to reach the brain, 2 minutes to be found in the bloodstream, and 22 minutes, and it has affected every cell in your body. So with that said, I know it was super short. I will share all these recipes with you guys. Do you guys have any questions for me?
You had said something about the putting lemon in the basket, the dishwasher. Are you saying where you put your cleaning stuff in that little close the lid thing? And that's to clean your dishwasher itself?
Yeah, just like you would clean your washing machine.
Okay. So instead of buying those dishwasher cleaning tabs, you just run it by itself with that.
I personally would put a little of Castile soap. I wouldn't use I don't have a dishwasher. What's that stuff called? Cascade. Instead of using that, I would just use like the unscented Castile soap and put that little bit of that in the dishwasher in the scrubbing, where you put the pods or whatever. Put a few drops, maybe 5 drops of lemon oil right there, and then run it regularly, and it will clean your dishwasher.
Oh, cool. Carol says
Really?
we just remodeled our kitchen and they say not to use lemon on the granite. Hmm.
I've never heard that, but listen to them because that's your granite you paid a lot of money for. But
Yeah.
remember, you don't just take oil and just put it on your counter. It's mixed. It's a few drops in a whole, 16-ounce bottle. So it's not, I
And
don't think it would affect it.
I'll say this to you, Carol. I used to, when I was putting myself through college, I designed kitchens for Home Depot and Lowe's and had to sell countertops, and I had to, know them inside out. And as long as it's sealed, you should be fine with just about anything on granite, because if it's sealed, you know how you have the sealant. So you shouldn't, I don't think, and again, you're probably not going to put drop lemon drops right on it, but there
Yeah.
should be, and
You
surely if
shouldn't
it's sealed,
you shouldn't put lemon drops
straight on
on any
anything.
really, because like that's why you drink when you drink flavored water with lemon, that's why you should drink it out of stainless steel or glass, because the if you put lemon directly in the plastic bottles, unless you're going to chug it fast, it's going to start eating away at the plastic. Is you're not going to get chunks of plastic when you drink. You're not going to get a hole because it ate through the plastic, but it's starting to disintegrate it because lemon is so powerful. And that's why we say drink it with in a stainless steel or glass bottle. Somebody asked a question. Let's see.
Washing machine.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't put that recipe in there. Probably because I have um a fabric softener. I have the scent boosters and recipes for all that stuff um, that I can do another little class on. I don't know what it is inside of it. I would have to go look exactly what the recipe is for the washing machine, but I can get that and get it to you.
And when you post those other recipes, can you just add that one to it? Since you're posting the ones that are in here, can you add
Yeah.
that one to it?
And I'll put, because I know we do um, wool balls with essential oils on it for our dryer. However, I don't dry a lot of my clothes. I hang a lot of my clothes. So those do me no good, but they're great for my towels and stuff like that. But so I have a fabric softener that I make with essential oils that I use in my washing machine. And then I have like a scent booster. My nephew lives with me. We live on a farm. You need that extra scent booster. So so I have those recipes. I can add that to it as well. I just didn't think of that being spring cleaning, to be honest with you. So, but yeah.
Hattie, did you say something about drops on your glasses in the dishwasher, or was that my imagination?
No, what I said is if you put a drop of lemon or two in with your Cascade or whatever
Yeah.
you use, it'll prevent spots when drying spots on your
Oh,
dishwasher
good. Okay.
Oh,
glasses. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm glad you
You're
said that,
welcome.
Carol, because I didn't hear that.
I wasn't sure if I heard it or not. I had to double check.
What's up, Jen?
I was just going to ask, so before all this started, you kept saying lemon in all these recipes, and I was thinking to myself, is lemon in there because it smells good, or
No,
is it because it actually is doing stuff? So it's
it's
actually,
it's like a degreaser. It has antibacterial properties. That's why you see tea tree oil in several of my
yeah.
recipes. So it does, it's it's an amazing oil. It's overpowering the smell of it to me could just
Mhm.
but when you mix it with other things, then you're getting those small properties in there that's doing all the work, but you don't have that strong
Yeah, because
smell.
I mean, I've used just lemon on a paper towel to get like a sticker
Sticky.
off.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I guess I never thought of putting it in stuff. Now I know I say this, but like Kenny has his here he has his, household cleaner with the catful in it and water. And he told me he puts lemon in his because he
Hmm.
likes how it smells. And I was like, I never thought of that. And then, of course you share it. So I've
Well,
learned so much tonight
there is like there's nothing wrong with the thieves cleaner.
by
The thieves
itself.
line is
Hmm.
amazing by itself, but sometimes you need an extra little boost, or you want to do something extra that thieves cleaner alone can't do.
Yeah.
you
And
know,
I know
so
I've used like thieves cleaner on a carpet. I've used it on pen on I had pen mark on my sofa and I used my household cleaner and sprayed it, and it took it off. But I know what you mean when it's something really bad and you really need
yeah,
something even more than that. So these recipes
yep.
are great to have. And I also would like the scent booster recipe. So when you
Okay.
do share those,
I'll,
only because my daughter, the biggest problem for me was getting her off those balls, those
yeah.
little scent balls,
Mm-hmm.
which are just hormone
Yeah, oh, yeah.
disrupting
Yep.
craziness. And she throws so many in the wash machine. So I told her I was no longer paying for those, so that will stop it. But I know
Mhm.
she wants her clothes to smell good. So
Well, I put lavender and vanilla as my scent for my uh fabric softener and scent booster. But you
okay.
can do anything you want.
Yeah, she
But
likes vanilla and we've been putting vanilla on her dryer balls, but I think even more scent would be
yeah,
what like it needs to be washed with it too.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
like that idea. Thank you.
Hattie, is that what we're making
Yes.
this week? Is because we're doing
Yeah.
laundry, so we're doing all that. So
Mm-hmm.
those videos that we did, the DIY,
DIY.
DIY.
whatever, the things where we make them, and I learned how to make things. Where she said it. You want to do laundry, and I was like, yes. So I bought all the
Yes.
stuff. So we're gonna make one of those, and um,
Awesome.
the
And
reason we do them on the videos isn't necessarily for anyone but me, because when she writes things down, I look at it, I'm like, what am I doing? But I'm one of the hands-on people. So if I make it and then I watch myself make it, I can make it again by myself with
Yes.
my video. So I'm like, there's
We
people out there
appreciate
like
those
me.
videos.
so another little tidbit about lemon oil too, because summer's coming and the people with the kiddos, you know those little itty bitty plastic rubber bands that you have? If at the end of the day, instead of trying to there you go, Carol, instead of trying to rip it out of your hair, take lemon oil and drop it right on it. It'll snap.
It snaps
And
right off.
it doesn't pull
I
your
use them
hair
on
or anything.
Elena every day that she's
Wow,
here.
Yeah.
that's
So it just
awesome.
yeah,
So
so it
no
just snaps. So
tangles.
that should tell you how powerful lemon oil is because you
Yeah,
put it on and within a second it's off. It's broken in half.
Mm-hmm.
it's like a
Yeah.
magic trick.
Yeah.
Can
It
I
is.
can I add something to you were talking about carpets, I believe, before, carpet stain remover.
Hmm.
We didn't have anything in the house one day, and we have a dog who doesn't know the difference in outside and inside. I'll just
Yeah, I
put
got
it
a
that
couple.
way. And there is a little bit of a mess on the floor, and I just sprayed the heck out of it with my thieves with the glass bottle. All that's just sprayed the heck out of it and took an old washcloth, got it. And there's now this really clean spot.
Now you got to do the
But
whole
it
floor.
worked. It worked wonderful for that. Just
I'm
the
gonna do the
plain
whole
thieves one.
carpet.
Well, then my husband did the carpet cleaner, and now it all looks the same. But when
Yeah.
it's just a little spot, you don't want to get the whole carpet cleaner out.
Yeah.
It was the only thing I could grab. I wanted to grab it while it was still
Mm-hmm.
fresh.
Yeah. Yeah. Thieves Cleaner is amazing. It's just I'm people call me the little witch doctor because I'm always like, what can I do? And researching and finding out. So I always like to add a little more to give it a little kick. So,
Yeah.
but do we have any other questions before I stop recording? Well, I appreciate you all coming, and I don't know what we'll do in April, but I will get it posted to you as soon as I know. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hattie.